Hello, everybody. What's up? We're back. Shay was just talking about how he will never watch The Irishman, but will watch every other Blu-ray on my Criterion shelf that he has access to.
I'm making progress.
Just not The Irishman.
I'm making progress. I'm probably 80% of the way there.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
What's that about 140, 175ths?
What's that? 4-star review out of 5?
Maybe something like
Maybe.
that. That's probably
Who's to say?
that's probably in the right category. It depends on how you count them. Like some of them, like do you count the Decalogue as 1 or 10?
10. It's right in the name.
Deca. Dang it.
That helps my numbers, you know. I do have to watch the other Koyaanisqatsis, which I'm not necessarily looking forward to.
I know,
but I'll
right?
do it.
I don't know anybody personally who's seen them, so I just assume that
one of
based
these
on
days
the ratings,
you will know somebody.
Exactly, right? Like, I assume based on the ratings, like, oh, it's probably going to be disappointing. Maybe I'll love them. Because I liked, like, Baraka and
I like
Samsara.
Yeah.
See,
I like
Samsara
those.
was okay for me, but honestly, I didn't like it that much, so I feel like I'm probably not. I like Philip Glass, though. Maybe that it's
I love Philip
enough.
Glass, yeah.
I like Ira Glass. Big NPR guy.
Oh, fuck this part.
You got it.
Fuck you! Fuck!
Oh, still.
Fuck!
Yeah. Okay.
Why does it not let me jump after
You're
that?
good.
So
You're great.
stupid. So stupid. This is the furthest I've ever made it. I don't care about the puzzle.
care,
piece.
I'm just mad.
Fuck you! Oh, I got crushed!
If you had a little bit more patience. Just a little bit.
Baraka Obama.
I know.
Did that come up on the podcast? And then
Baraka Obama.
And then we looked if there were pictures on the internet of Obama as the character Baraka
Of
from
course.
Mortal Kombat. Yes, we did, and yes, there were. Did they do like
Dang
the Shepherd Fairy Hope picture, but he was Baraka? Yes, they did.
That's
Is it
funny.
awesome? 100%.
Good name pull, also.
I'm good for one every now and then.
You know a lot of fairies.
I'm looking at one, pal.
I'm looking at one pal. Yeah!
Is your favorite movie Synecdoche?
Mine?
Yeah.
Holy Mountain.
I'm considering whether or not that's the case. And I died in lava.
If it, what are some other
Well,
candidates?
so the only other candidate is the Holy Mountain.
That's the only other candidate.
Yeah.
I like Synecdoche better than Holy Mountain.
What's your favorite movie, Scott?
Billy Madison.
Cuties.
Billy Madison?
Yeah.
Cuties.
And Cuties. Madison 1, Cuties 2. Yeah, I don't have a one. I have a group that come up when someone asks me.
And that group includes
Magnolia's in the mix. Eternal Sunshine's in the mix. Taxi Driver's in the mix.
Magnolia is your
Fuck you.
is your number one PTA.
Patat.
It's my number one PTA, but like
It's a bell patat.
it's a great potato. But like a lot of other ones are way up there too.
Yeah. No, that's the thing is PTA's got I have a few directors that
He has several
absolutely
all-time great movies.
could have 3 or 4 that I couldn't even decide. Like Tarkovsky for me has a few of them.
Yep.
Mir is probably my favorite,
Okay.
but
I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't either actually. I guess I
It's-
should.
probably the best one.
It's on my shelf.
You have all. I think you've got all of his Russian ones on the shelf.
Do you have any
Has
of
he
his
made non-Russian ones?
He's got some Chinese
Yes.
ones.
Fuck you!
He's got
Yeah.
some Chinese ones, but you apparently won't buy them.
No, he made a Swedish one and an Italian one at
Oh
the
wait,
end of his
no,
career. 'cause
I saw. Oh wait, I'm thinking of something.
one of them
different.
is The Sacrifice, and the other
Okay.
one.
I thought they were all
is-
Russian. Yeah.
There's 2
Not
ones.
Dragon.
He kind of got excommunicated at the end there.
Excommunicado. John Wick 3, Parabellum. Parabellum. 420 Awards reference, nobody?
What?
John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. There we go, finally.
Do I like Frank Zappa? I've never really explored Frank Zappa.
I do like Frank Zappa with the limited amount that I have explored.
Yeah.
I do like him a lot.
I have a friend who loves.
I should explore more Frank Zappa
Yeah.
based on how much I love what I've seen.
Have you guys ever? Did you guys ever watch Andy Kaufman's Taxi?
some
No.
bits and pieces.
That's kind of a fun show. I think I like that.
Thank you very much. You got a Kaufman, you got a DeVito, you got a. Do you have? Is it the bitch with the what's the word? It's not didactic and it's not diegetic. What's the fucking word for the memory where you remember everything? Anyway, Mary Lou Henner. Was she Taxi? Was she the taxi bitch?
I don't
Help me out.
Holy fuck,
Who's with
that
me?
was
Christopher.
so
Oh yeah, Christopher Lloyd, of course.
difficult, but it wasn't the most difficult side level, though.
Yeah.
That was not the one I spent the most time on.
Tony Danza. That's a good one. Damn, Taxi had a fucking cast.
Yeah, no, Taxi is like now maybe my new like
Stacked.
just watch a random episode of TV and just chill out show.
I'm my next move for that is Columbo.
Columbo.
Yeah. Peter Falk, 70s detective show. I think it's gonna be my new comfort
I still
show.
like The Littlest Hobo.
Love
that's
a
a good
Littlest
one.
Hobo. Even though Big Dog has its dirty paws in it. Of
How
course,
little
but-
that hobo be?
I mean, he's a pretty good size actually.
You want to put some
pretty
shit
big.
in your shit?
He's definitely not the littlest.
I want to put
We don't have any.
parrots in. But
It's
I
a
can't.
boss level. There aren't going to be any.
I want parrots. Based Scoot Columbo
make me
is
so
so
mad.
good. Hey, there we go. Damn, people in the chat love Columbo. All right, that seems like a good choice for me then. Flying Circus is still my go-to chill-out show. Monty Python is on the my rewatch list for sure.
Did I tell
It's been a
you-
while since I've seen it. No.
Did I tell you that, like, one time, just as my parents were starting to, like, figure out sort of that I was a furry based on my online presence, even though I had never told them,
Uh-huh.
I was with my dad at, like, a hotel or somewhere or something, and Netflix was, like, a relatively new thing. I was like, oh, Flying Circus, let's watch this. This is something that I've been meaning to check out, and also
Yeah.
my dad is old. And then, like, one of the first episodes is, like, this weird furry prediction, but it wasn't trying to be. And it was like, the mouse people.
the secret
Yeah,
mice
and I
gatherings.
played it, and I,
I
was
think
like,
Matt
I was
goes to
having
those, right?
a...
Matt goes to those?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I had this, like, awful, like, crisis in my head
I
of, like,
bet.
does my dad think that I
That-
put this on to, like, come out to him? Because I didn't mean
Oh,
that.
shit.
I didn't
I like
mean to
that.
put on an episode of a television show of
Oh, I
where,
love
like,
that.
they're dressing up as mouse people, and the moral of the story is they're not so immoral. They're just weird.
Did you
Right?
catch that it was a
It was
gay
so-
allegory?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, there weren't furries in what year? 1980s, 70s, 80s, 70s,
Early 70s.
early 70s. Yeah, that
was
was
there
like
no
before the
furries?
movies.
When was the genesis? Who was the first furry?
The first person who
Osamu
saw
Tezuka.
Tezuka in Japan, and in America, the first person who saw Robin Hood,
Yeah.
1977.
So I did have a dad I'm a clopper moment.
An accidental dad on a clock.
An unintentional dad
Oh,
I'm a
boy.
clopper moment. He doesn't watch my gaming channel. He watches my mukbang channel. So did he sent me a message last night
Brag.
responding to a pun that I had made on my mukbang channel weeks ago, but I guess was published like last night,
Okay.
and I don't even remember.
Did you have
like,
any
it was like
idea
some,
what he was
some
talking about?
pun about poutine. Let's pull up the message because this was a weird message to get when I had no context.
I bet
for
it was. Uh-oh, look at this big boy.
Haha. Poonticular, good one. And I don't know if I even said that or he misspelled something or what was going on, but I received that message and I had a crisis in my mind going,
Wait.
what is my
what's-
dad saying? And I still haven't responded because I don't know how to.
Maybe
now,
never
Now that I
respond.
even get what he was saying,
I don't know.
and
Is
I
it,
figured
is it
out, I did a poutine flavored chip thing review on my food channel. Oh, I get it.
And so was it like a portmanteau of
gotta hit
poutine
its
and
butt.
particular?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta hit his butt.
Get him in the butt. Now run away.
But now I still don't know how to respond.
Don't respond.
I don't think I will.
This too shall pass. just let this one ride.
People are loving it.
Fuck. Dicks. God damn it.
I guess I was thinking not your strongest moment. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah. What do we know?
I don't like that I have to fight a boss underwater.
Chat's loving it. Your dad texted you.
It was actually a Facebook message.
Nice.
He DM'd me.
You haven't made your dad.
He slid
get,
into my DMs.
You haven't made your dad get Telegram?
No.
Oh.
I have a different profile picture there than I have on my... Although they're both just horse pictures, but
Yeah.
one of them is my fursuit. One of them's a random horse picture.
I don't even know if I have a picture on Telegram.
I think
Oh,
you're
you,
just the
oh,
NES.
sorry, no, you don't. I was about to... I thought you were going to say Facebook. I'm like, I know the picture you have on Facebook.
I know the picture I have on Facebook because it's
classic.
been the same for
It's been the same
15
since
years.
I was 18.
Yeah.
I've had my Facebook's been Jason Mantzoukas for probably like 8 or 9 years at this point. Yeah.
Bullet hell.
Mine
Oh.
is playing basketball with Michael Bat
Nice.
But you can't tell.
athlete.
in
Black pie.
your dad's leather jacket. That's like 8 sizes
way too big
for me.
Way too big.
I always wear a leather jacket to play basketball.
It was a costume for a funny video.
I hope so, and not just what you do regularly.
All right, stay still. Stay still. Let me get up in that pussy.
I'm a
That
big.
fussy.
That's definitely some pussy. I'm a big fan of your
Don't get
mutual
fussy.
friend Michael Bat, who
Me
I
too.
have only heard
I'm a big
either
fan
of
of
you
Michael Bat.
ever refer to
As Michael Bat.
by his full name.
Because there were too many Michaels in high school. I told this story. We knew like 10 Michaels.
It
And
is-
Michael Bat's
yeah.
a catchy name. It's just one more syllable.
He's one of those people that like I would just
You only know him as Michael
I
Bat.
really only know him at this point as Michael Bat.
Yeah.
He will never escape, no matter how hard he tries to be not Michael Bat.
Pufferfish doesn't lend too well to the ussy ending.
Come
It's
on,
a
can I
fussy.
not attack that spot?
Puff,
oh,
puffer
whatever.
fussy?
I thought I could attack
Get that
one
little
spot.
butt. Get that little butt.
I thought I could.
Apparently,
Oh, you can't.
He's supposed to be
I gotta wait.
a peasant, not a falcon.
I guess you have to be patient.
Oh!
Oh.
It was the wrong... oh, here we go.
Falco is supposed to be a pheasant and not a falcon? No, that's fake news. Get the fuck out of here. That's nonsense talk.
Oh, almost had it.
But Fussy, sorry.
Fussy.
Fussy.
Don't get fussy,
Fussy,
in my
baby.
hussy.
Fussy, baby. Falco is a good bird, especially when he's the size of a building.
Dang it.
Just ask one guy who has spent thousands of dollars on that very thing.
Hundreds of
Tens
thousands
of
at this
thousands?
point.
Hundreds of thousands?
I would argue hundreds.
Billions of
Oh!
dollars.
First try on the bus. First try on the bus. Underwater bus. First try, I got him. Because I used items, really. That's why. Look how dumb he looks.
Why aren't we looking at our figurines more often?
Oh.
It's time for a fig check.
Eat him.
Eat him.
Your fig.
Your fig. Fun.
You're a fig. Purple? Lava? What the fuck? What's going on here? What the heck?
Damn, this makes me
The frick?
really want to go to a water park.
A purple one?
I have not been purple. Sure, purple or regular. I have
Man,
not been to a
There's
water
one
park
in.
in a while.
There's one in. There's an outdoor one in Sawasan.
So yeah,
We were just talking about how dope West Ed Water Park was a couple nights ago.
Mhm.
And how a lot of West Ed's shit now. I don't even think we need all these items for
Probably
these.
not.
I think these are probably baby levels.
Um,
I think you can take the items, but I will be a
Sure.
real man gamer.
man up.
All right. Oops. Wrong button. There we go.
yeah, I think West Edmonton Mall has been
Bad over
trending downwards for quite some time.
I enjoyed it in 1999.
Yeah, it's
It was
fine
a good
for
time.
Seven
visitors.
That was
years.
when it was good. It was
7
good then.
years before I was born.
Yeah. It's fine for people that are visiting because it's big, you know.
It was
there's
big
not many
and
places you can go
interesting.
that have big indoor spaces. But
Yeah.
after you've been there a couple times, like,
I worked there.
you know,
I got
long
some
time.
work done there in my time, let's say.
Oh.
and like it did have some cool things, but you're saying that the Mindbender's gone, and
Exactly.
that was
they
the
demolished
coolest
it
thing.
recently. It's just garbage. It's scrap metal now.
It kind of makes Galaxyland.
What's
all
even there?
just
Yeah. What do you even care about?
Kind of pointless, you know. It's Galaxyland was sick because it had that ridiculous roller coaster
Yeah.
indoors.
It was a roller
Yeah.
coaster enthusiasts checklist roller coaster. People cared about it.
Yeah.
Like a roller coaster tycoon.
Yes. I've told this story before, probably, but I know what day there was a terrible accident.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was like it was it the day
Was it September 11th,
was it
2001?
was it your parents' anniversary?
It was my parents' wedding day, and I know this because my dad was on the Mindbender for his bachelor party the day before.
Yeah.
And then the day of their wedding, a horrible crash happened and
Oh,
a
boy.
lot of people died. Like
Damn.
it derailed. It was like Final Destination 3, but real. So I know when that happened. If I ever want to know my parents' wedding day, I just look up when did the Mindbender crash and kill a bunch of people.
Then you can remember
It was a
your
sick
parents'
roller coaster
anniversary.
though, and it kept going for a while after that horrible event.
Good. Don't let
I mean, good, yeah, because I enjoyed it.
one thing
It was a great roller coaster.
get you down.
Yeah, build the Twin Towers again.
It took them so long to build something. There was nothing for like 12 years. Maybe more. Maybe I'm undershooting.
I feel
Almost
like
15?
No, I feel like it was faster than that, wasn't it?
No, you're nuts. You're talking crazy, Shay.
Give me nanners.
I'm going to say One World Trade Center had its grand opening in 2015.
No way.
Just
I was
14 years after 9/11.
I was in it
Is this in
in
Infinity Manor?
2016,
You know what, Shay? This
and
is
I
going to come
don't
as a
think it
shock
was
to you.
freshly opened.
I was also in it in 2016, and I think it was freshly new. That's what I'm basing my timeline on.
Did you ride the elevator up?
I rode the shit out of the elevator. Opened in 2014. There you go.
See, you were wrong.
Fuck you. 13 years of nothing. How could it have possibly taken so long?
What the fuck? I thought I was
boy.
supposed
It's
to do
a pretty
that.
big building, you know.
I guess, but still.
Where was I when 9/11 happened? Getting ready for school. Watching the television. I was the first person in my family to notice. And I said, Mom, there's a plane crashed into the building.
Were you awake?
Yeah, I was. I
Oh.
was getting ready for school.
It was 6:30 a.m.
Maybe the second tower hit. I don't know.
Yeah, well, no, he might have. That's maybe when he heard about it, right? Like you
Yeah,
had to.
I was the one that
That
noticed it on
wasn't
the
TV, and my
question.
mom was like, "Oh!"
Yeah.
and she was scared, and
Yeah.
then she was like, "Go to school."
Yeah, you did have to. You had to turn on a media source. It wasn't like. It wasn't like today when everybody
George
just like
W.
wakes
did
up
not
and their
personally
phone
call
has
me.
notifications everywhere.
Adam, I did it.
I heard it on the radio on my way to school.
Eat him.
Eat him.
He did need
It's
living.
me, George Bush.
Also, you.
But it's crazy how
And a
like
fig.
everybody just knows where they were when that happened.
I was asleep because it was 5:30 a.m. Pacific.
I thought you were a baby.
Also, I was baby. Let's be clear. And then I went to what would have been first year UBC as a baby, and first class was physics for babies, and nobody really knew what to do. We're like, are we gonna like do school today, or like what's the plan? So we sort of half-assedly did school, as I recall, and everyone was kind of pissed because like we probably shouldn't do school, but we're doing school. All right, whatever. Also, I highly recommend the University of British Columbia's Physics for Babies curriculum. It's
Yeah,
excellent.
that's good.
It was pre-K. It's a really good pre-K.
I like the chem building.
Yep.
Actually, the forestry building is the nice.
Forestry
one.
building's good. I didn't get to do much there, but I do recall going there for a couple of things.
I was only ever at UBC to watch Hannibal Buress perform.
Was he at the
Chan?
the
The
Robert
Chan. He was at the Chan.
Not the Robert whoever with his sports.
I never got
Stadium.
an education.
What was
You
your
might be
favorite?
surprised.
What was your favorite library? Did you like the Irvin K library? Or did you like the other one,
I like old school library.
the old school library?
Yeah. I like architecture.
Did you like the Harry Potter room?
Harry Potter was sick.
Harry Potter room.
Yeah. It's just the room where you could. It's a soundproofed room where you can go and yell transphobic stuff.
Oh.
Ahead of its time,
Every
honestly.
university should have one. Of those.
Get me out of here. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do anything.
Anyone younger than me is a baby. Everyone older than me is a boomer. 100%. Also, I bit my tongue while I was saying that.
Everyone
sentence.
worse at video games than me is a noob, and everyone better at video games than
Is
me
a
is a
nerd.
person that has no life and doesn't know what to do with their time, and they're a
Exactly.
loser because they're just so good at video games that they're a loser. Ow.
Everyone who drives faster than me is a maniac, and everyone who drives slower is an old person.
Anything that you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
What? No, you can't. Oh
I can.
my god!
I thought
No,
we
you
were going to do the
can't.
song. Yes, I can. Anyone you can fuck, I can fuck better.
I can fuck anyone better than you know.
Where was the physics building in? Oh
Where-
yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
got it?
that,
Yeah.
It's close to the math building.
Yes.
I like the math building.
You know, it'd be a
I like
good
the
drink
math building,
name.
too. Not the math annex. It can fuck off.
You didn't like the math annex?
It was just old, but not. In a
Yeah,
cool,
it was
not in a
old and
cool-
it had a charm to it.
I guess
didn't
there
it?
was some charm. I don't know. I want more charm in my old.
The lecture halls had like windows at the back.
Yes, they did. You know what?
You got some sunlight.
You've charmed me. I like the math annex now.
I'll look at Laser's new art when I don't have to.
Hold on, new
to
laser
this.
art. Did you guys see Laser's new art?
Someone said that on Cool Cat.
Is it
TV,
actual laser art?
Which is the only way to get my attention.
Oh, I think it is. It's a BRB screen of you sitting on King K. Rool's knee.
Oh!
Oh! Just visceral.
But it's not my persona. This is cool though. I like it. Hold on.
Try again, laser.
I'm just kidding.
Babe, wake up. New laser just dropped.
He's so big.
He's B boy.
There's no Venus though. That's a good BRB.
'Cause it's a
art.
BRB. How much Venus can you have in a BRB? Does the B stand for
Yes.
Venus?
I do wear that
I
shirt
am going to
often.
put your balls in my ball vice.
Thanks.
In your what?
ball vice. It's a vice for
Oh.
balls, you see.
I do love this. Thank you, Laser. I will add this to the collection. The collection. All right, let's see. Where do I... Dropbox.
It's like the Library of Congress.
Weird shit Laser has drawn for us.
JPEG. Thank you for JPEG, not WebP.
Oh, WebP.
Yeah.
The bane of my goddamn existence.
Ball vice patent pending.
Also, I don't know what the fuck iPhones are doing with this HEIC bullshit.
What is that?
It's the
Exactly, right?
yeah, it's the default like photo format for iPhone.
They're probably purposefully being different so that everybody else is incompatible.
Of course they are.
Like, oh no, other devices don't do it. Well, I guess you have to buy an iPhone because everybody else has one.
Well, they got me.
You should stop.
Should I get help?
BRB. Big Rude Boys.
Oops. I got a con.
I would be goddamned if I have to learn how to use a new phone. I can't do it.
You can't learn how to use a new phone.
I don't think
Not
so.
an Android. It's so complicated.
It seems
You just Never
complicated.
figure it out.
You have an iPhone?
I have an internet phone.
He has an
Look
iPhone.
at that. Are you going to
The I
see
stands for
Guardians 3 theaters soon since? Surprisingly
Condolences.
really furry and better
It's
than
treated me
recent
well.
Marvel shit.
You know, I heard it was surprisingly furry, and I was like, wow, you've convinced me to see it in theaters. And then I saw a 63 Metascore, and I was like, no, you didn't. And then I decided I was too busy, and I'm not going to see it in theaters. And maybe I'll do a watch along when it's on digital. Maybe Ralph and Alex can spoil the whole thing for me. I don't think I really care, actually.
Surprisingly. Oh yeah, I remember seeing. Everyone, shut up! I'm remembering things.
I'm shutting up. Ow.
I remember you and I were at a movie, but you were
Begging
doing
for a new
your
phone once
go to the
I
bathroom
put your
during
balls
trailers
in my
move.
Chinese ball trap
And-
patent pending.
And I was only half paying attention to the GOTG 3 trailer because
Ah!
it's Marvel and who gives a shit.
Is that because you don't like watching trailers?
Also,
Also,
because my
he
strategy for
loves to
not peeing
pee.
during the film
Okay.
is to pee
Is
four
to be
times.
4 times right before the film.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's, it's a,
Double whammy.
couple reasons.
Yeah,
But also, I don't like seeing trailers.
yeah. And
But that's the best place to see trailers.
it's true.
Yeah, but I don't
You
want
get
to
to see them on the big
But
screen.
but Adam, it's the best place to see them.
It's the best, the best place to get raped
Is Scott's house.
is Scott's house, but if you don't want to.
But Adam, it's the best place. I can't stress enough. My Google rating
If you
is
would like to get raped,
unbelievable.
it's a good place to do it.
Yes. Yeah, but I was like half
Scottsdale.
Arizona AZ baby. I was half paying attention to the Guardians 3 trailer, and I thought I saw a thing where they like landed on a straight up furry world, but I thought that was just my furry brain like projecting shit, and it didn't really happen, and I didn't have
Jared
you
Leto
there
is
to
now the
confirm
king
or
of
deny,
furries.
and I didn't want to like grab a stranger and say, did you see that shit too? So I just kept it to myself, and I'm like, maybe there's furry shit in it. So can someone confirm there's furry shit in it?
Okay, it's not just the fact that it was like, 62 Metascore, and I'm also like kind of just exhausted with Marvel cape shit, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not just that, but it's also 2.5 fucking hours.
Of course it is, because it's a movie,
And I'm
that's
busy.
how long movies are
I'm
now.
busy, and it's 2.5 hours plus 30 minutes to an hour of like the travel to the movie theater and all that other shit and like planning and blah blah blah
Oh
blah
my
blah.
God.
And then making the review and all that shit. Like, I'm busy I've got so much other shit on my plate. People are expecting other things that I've been trying to like cook. I've been trying to cook for other shit.
You're cooking now?
I'm cooking.
Yeah.
And so, what's the point? I can just watch Guardians when it's out on digital, and I don't think I'm gonna fucking regret it. I didn't like the second one; other people did.
Yeah.
I was not
Right.
crazy about the second one.
Marvel-
62 Metascore. I think that's gonna reflect how I feel about it,
And-
maybe a little lower.
Yeah, and Marvel, I got tired of Marvel when they were still making at least, Marvel quality stuff. But they aren't anymore.
No.
The last movies are really bad.
Like,
Like
Yeah, your-
Ant-Man was
Your Ant-Man
awful.
3s, your Thor's Love and Thunders, like
like it's gone down the shitter.
they're doing the
They're
worst
worse than
work
DC
they've
right
ever
now.
done.
Yeah, I gave the first one a 7 when it came out, and then I rewatched it for like my 2014 list or whenever that came out, and I was like, I don't actually even love this movie. Like, this is kind of like on a second watch, it's just kind of like blending into this other Marvel thing. Like when it first came out, it was like, okay, this is different. It's a new property. People hadn't heard of it before. You're kind of going with like this comedic angle. It's not quite like rated R James Gunn, but you're like, there's a little bit of flavor to it.
I remember the
and
first
now it
one
just feels like
being-
standard Marvel shit. Like,
Yeah, I remember the first
retrospectively.
one being a pleasant surprise for
Yeah.
me. I haven't seen it
But now
since
it's just
the
like the
theater,
standard.
but I don't know how it.
And the
holds
second
up.
one was really boring. It was so boring. I
Second one was
watched it
boring.
and I didn't even review it because I didn't have anything to say about it.
Kurt,
I literally like
Russell's
left the theater and
in
I
it.
was like, I don't have anything to say about this movie. So
I believe you described it as Side Quest, the movie.
did I?
Yeah.
Did I, Kong?
Did I, Kong?
So yeah, I'm not the target demographic for this shit. I'll watch another Spider-Man when it comes out. Otherwise, I feel like I feel like I'm.
I
making
only
the
watch
right
superheroes.
choice.
I want to fuck. New rule.
Venom. I
Sorry,
feel like
you watch what
it's
when it comes out?
responsible to not
Spider-Man.
give in to the notion.
He wants to fuck Spider-Man. I don't want to fuck.
It's like it's not really
Too old.
like a part of the
Too old.
what? It's not like this is really a part of the cultural conversation at this moment.
It's big.
It's not the Mario movie, which I
no.
literally would not have seen unless it was like the #1 animated movie ever, which it just turned out to be.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it had the biggest opening for an animated movie ever, and it's probably gonna beat
It made
everything in
Giant
total.
money.
Like that's the only reason
it's
I saw
so
it.
depressing.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna see it in theaters, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I guess this is like you have to be a part
On
of
the
this cultural conversation.
2022
I like being
Guardians 3
detached
both
enough
had
from the
same
culture that I
Metacritic
just
65.
I wouldn't have even known that it came out.
I knew
if
it came out.
wasn't-
I had.
if it wasn't
Yeah.
if I didn't hear Adam like recording his review of it, I
like,
wouldn't
ah,
have known.
Mario movie.
I was very loudly recording my review for the Mario film.
And that was one day where I was like, oh, he's upset today. He's very angry.
Adam's having a day.
It was a good review. That's what. If there's one thing that my audience is subscribed for, it's me
Yelling.
being angry.
Yeah.
So
There
audience
was
capture
passion,
for me.
okay? There was passion.
Come for
Exactly.
you missed K.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill
Almost
myself.
intentional.
Die.
I didn't see it.
It seemed like it was
Can
on
we agree that
purpose.
it looked like he went out of his way to
I was
miss
getting
Yeah.
the part.
Yeah.
Like it would have been easier to get it than not get it.
Agree.
I didn't see it.
Liar.
So yeah, Pelican 122 says, "Lol, Men 2022 and Guardians 3 both have the same Metacritic."
That's
65. That makes sense, but if a superhero movie with Chris Pratt in it, made by like fucking Disney, has a 65, that's a very different 65 than like an art house film where
That
it's
would
going to
be
be like
fairly
intense.
divisive.
Exactly. Like I'm more interested in seeing like, oh, Lars von Trier type of thing, you know, like.
Yeah.
I'm way
like,
more in-
Stay
okay,
low,
I see it.
K.
Black
Yeah.
Panther has like a 95 on Metacritic.
It's one of the
doesn't
best
it?
movies
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
It's the best movie ever made on Rotten Tomatoes, I think. Still,
So fucking
actually.
boring.
Oh shit. Oh sheesh.
So regarding my potential fever
Most
dream,
of Adam's Mario review was not about the movie. About 60% of the video's runtime was dedicated to babies.
Exactly. But that is about.
that's a very important part of the movie.
You can't.
let's be clear.
That's the thing. Again, as I will reiterate, I wouldn't have seen the movie if it wasn't required to be a part of the cultural conversation, and to be a part of that cultural conversation is to spend most
You
of your
gotta
time
talk about
talking about
babies.
the babies.
So
because
you're
that
saying
is
he
literally
spent
just-
105 175ths of the video talking about babies?
They were saying that.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So
You almost did it again.
I know, but I had to dodge that other berry that
Yeah.
didn't look like it would kill me, but is
We-
actually a part of the
we
environment,
know
and I lost health.
we
last
know
time.
why, but we're still mad that you did it. True
Damn it.
Blue Review responded regarding my potential fever dream about furry shit in Guardians 3.
Fuck.
There is absolutely furry shit. There's a whole humanoid animal planet that looks like suburbs. that looks like Suburbia. That sounds awesome.
Remember when
Is it
Black
Zootopia?
Panther
It
tried
It might
to
be a
make you
Zootopia.
believe the main
And then
character was
Spoodersaurus
dead
says,
within
but he
minutes?
might be lying. Apparently, the villain of Guardians 3 is the High Evolutionary, and his goal is to make more furries. If that's true, I'm going to see it 100 times.
In theaters?
In theaters.
A
In-
Chevrolet movie?
a very certain theater. I'm talking...
Not
in-
exterior.
Not exterior. I'm
Thank
talking
you, Adam, for the
interior
recommendation.
crocodile alligator.
You know, I did recommend the movie For Babies, so I think I did a good
Yeah.
service.
If you're a baby, I suggest you check this out.
I did say it's for children and
Remember
man-children.
when the Oscar were
Nice.
gonna make the most popular movie
As both of those things,
just to
I should
give
go
it
see
to
it.
Black Panther, but everyone said that's dumb.
As Bofa.
As a bofa. As a self-identifying
bofer.
bofa.
Fucking pissed. This
We
is
shouldn't do that.
difficult. This one's difficult. This might be one where I ask you to hop out because it's just me controlling a thing.
Well,
that
I
you
just
can't
built
control
the
anyway.
Spruce Moose, and I would like you to
Hop in? Yes.
I said hop in.
There's only 2 responses to my Mario review.
Fuck you. You're a baby. And yes.
One of the responses
Were those
is,
them?
"Oh, thank Christ! I thought I was going crazy.
Ah.
Thank you. This is the most cathartic thing I've ever seen." The other response
I'm
is,
going to kill you.
The other response is, "What? I haven't seen these people saying this thing that you're talking about." And it's like, okay. Sounds like you're the one being mad. It's like, well, it doesn't really matter to me who's mad. That's not a part of my. I can say I'm mad. It's not a lust for me to say I'm mad. That's a part of my brand.
Mario
I'm mad.
was
I'm always
okay.
mad.
Saw it with a bunch of kids, though.
Oh, these furries look a little bit terrifying. But
It's weird.
I'm still kind of in for it.
I've always found it weird, and I consistently still do find it weird that, like, oh God, what is that from? Is that from Guardians?
That's from Guardians
oh,
3.
God, well,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Interesting.
I don't
I mean,
like it.
I'd rather
I don't
watch
know if I like it,
Matteo
yeah.
Garrone Pinocchio. at
Very
that
furry
point.
movie.
Exactly.
Very furry movie.
That's it's not like ideal furry.
No.
If I haven't seen furry Twitter talk about it, is it really something that like I
That's
would like as a furry?
true.
I think a lot of non-furries are gonna say it's furry.
Yes.
This seems like a non-furry furry movie.
KRS quoting the thing I yell at all too many movies: hire furries. Why do you want to have terrible furry character design?
What was I saying?
Why is that a good thing? The 2 responses to Mario?
No, that was earlier. Was it?
It was 5 seconds ago.
I was gonna say something else, but I think
Well, I don't know what you were going to say. You hadn't said it.
You
yet.
were angry about.
Oh yeah, I never understand why. According to a lot of people,
Garp.
being angry at all means that you've lost.
you
an
lost the
argument.
argument. Yeah, yeah.
Which is like weird because that is not even in my peripheral of like what I'm talking about. Like I can just say, "Hey, yeah, I'm angry."
No, you lost.
You can be
you lost the
angry
argument.
whether justified or not. It doesn't have anything to do with the validity of what you're saying.
Yeah, like the first person who yells loses the argument. Fuck that noise. I like yelling, and also I'm a genius and I'm right. So
yeah,
fuck you.
You guys are not a fan of the Socratic method?
Yeah, bitch. Socrates only fucked a few boys and had to drink poison.
Well, because you
Happens
can
to
be
the best
be
of us.
angry at something. I think like sure, if you're irrationally angry at something,
I'm never rationally.
then that is worthy of pointing out. But
I'm
still, that doesn't
rationally
mean anything in terms of like whether or not you're making any points about something. Like, if you're having a discussion about something that you're passionate about, and then you're met with "lol, you mad" or something, then it's like, okay, well, I guess your version of having a conversation was just, will I make the other person mad? If I do, I win. Whereas
Yes.
I'm actually trying to have a conversation, right?
I think
So-
you may have.
which is the
different-
mistake.
You may have different
which
goals.
is it's a mistake, really. There we go.
Guardians 3 is more furry for Rocket's story. The planet is just fake furry stuff. Okay.
How do I go? Do I go all the way down? Do I go all the way down on that one? Is the banana thing a trick?
Is there a banana hammock?
Oh, I was gonna say earlier. You know, it'd be a good name for a shot.
What?
Banana Slamma.
Banana
Here we go.
Slamma. I would
Here
not.
comes Banana Slamma.
Because
I
a
would
lot of
not
people,
enjoy that shot.
particularly conservatives, view emotion as inherently bad.
That's true.
I mean, there's a lot of you can apply this to a lot of things in life where you take like the most basic baby-brained version of an outcome and you're like, oh, I win. It's like, okay, well, I didn't think that's what this was about, but I guess you do, right?
Yeah. Does Rocket have a hot
it.
raccoon bitch in this movie? Asking
What
for a
direct
meat?
Dang it, I missed it.
secret furries?
Osamu Tezuka.
Secrets?
Objectively, yeah, because he didn't tell people,
I guess
and then
he
his
didn't tell
daughter
people.
found
He
his
found his
hot mouse
his
porn.
mouse porn.
His daughter found it and then
Very
posted
funny.
it on the internet.
Good for her.
Which, I mean, what
Queen.
you should do.
It is
That's
what you should
important
do.
information.
That is important. Has Matt seen the mouse porn?
No, I should let him know.
I think he'd like it.
I think he would.
Sorry, what happened?
The creator of Astro Boy and Kimba,
Pretty much the father of anime.
credited widely as the godfather of anime.
Japanese Walt Disney.
He died eventually, and then his daughter went through his shit and found like all this like very sexually suggestive pornography in the same style that he always draws in, but of like mice.
Hot mouse
Really like
bitches.
Oh, that he
mice
drew.
with titties.
That he drew. That he
Okay.
drew.
Oh yeah, like he drew.
Oh,
It
sorry.
was like
You
it
thought
was
it
in
was
his
like
secret
porn
stash
of
in
I
his
thought they were.
pocket.
Yeah, I thought that his daughter was like just outing him with
No.
like just outing him. Or
No, he
whatever.
Okay,
he
well, I
drew
have
hot
next to
mouse
help you.
bitches.
He did.
But no,
And-
if they're of
and-
artistic value.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
some TF, I think. He's
Yeah,
a good,
there's some shit in there.
he's a good guy.
There's probably some. TF.
Maybe he just like drawing it, you know.
Oh yeah,
He
me
did.
too.
He did just like drawing it.
Me too. Same, Mish just likes drawing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could draw, and also it's probably for the best that I can't draw.
Yeah, Laser just likes drawing it.
He does.
Yeah.
Same.
Laser
ha-ha, says
paints. He just likes painting.
Laser, paint me something pretty.
Laser paints. A real Osamu Tezuka. Quote Shay.
What did I say?
You said, what if he just likes drawing it? And now that's everyone's excuse.
I just like drawing.
Dang it. Fuck.
You missed
Gotta
your-
kill it.
oh.
Gotta kill myself.
Gotta
now.
kill yourself.
Good night, Olivia.
Laser.
Um,
sleepy
You know what, Laser?
dream.
Fair. Asked and answered.
Antifa Catboy, why don't you make a channel that furry artists like to enjoy watching them? If you want fan art of you for free. Or pay a furry artist money.
Nah, that-
Also, that's an option.
I don't know about that.
Just find one that likes to draw because that's what they like to
Because
do,
that's
and
what they
not
like to
because
do.
they're
They just
furry,
like it.
you
They
know?
just like to draw your character for free.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
just like doing it.
I know a number.
Eventually,
Of,
you'll find.
I know
out.
a number of artists like that.
Oh boy.
Apparently, Laser's
Bumpkin.
not one, but that's okay.
Uh oh.
Nanner, 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 nanner. No, you don't. Shut up. Yeah, a bear's nest is definitely not one of them.
Laser, you better get those commissions in before AI takes over. You better be whoring out those commissions in. Before people just say horse butt in the style of Laser. What? See, what
I'll
perspe-
still love you,
in
Laser.
what world did I crash into something there? What the fuck? I thought the top half of the screen was totally safe. I missed the end? Okay, well, good thing I died. Is it after this checkpoint? I didn't
Probably.
even see it.
Keep
It
an
has to
eye
be
out
after
for
this
ends.
checkpoint. Didn't even see it. Damn it. Dang it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
You gotta be a tiger.
God, was that written for me?
No, but I did notice after watching that cartoon and then seeing their Twitter, they are following me.
Nice.
So there might be some connection.
Okay.
Okay, that didn't work.
Interesting.
I missed it again. Where was it? Did you see it, Scoot?
Yeah.
Did you see the end?
I seen it.
Can you call it out for me, please?
No.
Let me know when you see it. Okay, I think you're lying. I think you also didn't see it. Shay, can you help me see it?
Shay, you saw it, right?
Do you have eyes?
I saw it.
Shay saw it.
Can you yell when it's on the screen? I didn't see it. Is it up? Is it down?
What are you asking?
Where's the end?
It's around. Don't worry about it. You'll
Where
find
is it?
You'll
There
find
it
There
is.
it is.
There it is.
Thank you. It's not that hard to see, but I was following the nanners.
You got nanners on the brain.
There we go. Thank you for letting me know. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, not up apparently. Just center? Where do I? Okay.
Yeah, low.
Like the perspective is
the perspective's
so
tricky.
Fuck,
Oh,
the G.
G.
Kill myself now.
Oh, jeez.
Kill myself. Damn it. The perspective there is like so misleading.
Yeah, it's weird.
Way
you can't,
misleading.
You can't really tell.
That's I would call that a bad part of the game.
It's one of the worst games I've ever seen.
It's a bad part of this otherwise great game.
You missed that coin.
Oh no, I didn't.
Is
Okay.
this a good game?
No.
Overall,
It used to be. Now it's trash.
mostly good. Oh,
And-
piss.
Oh my god.
That's why I missed it. Is 'cause
Going
you can't
for
get all the
frickin'
bananas.
bananas?
You can't get all. I
Damn
thought I
it.
could get the bananas and the end.
What an asshole.
What a fucking waste. You like don't give a shit about the coins and the bananas, and then suddenly they
Suddenly
matter
bananas
so
are
much.
everything.
I'm a bad person, but a good horse.
Absolutely.
You're not a bad horse.
You make
No.
no. He's a great horse. He makes 1,000 times better horse than person.
You're not bad horse.
I remember
He's mad
that
horse.
actually.
That was the writer's strike.
That was the writer's strike. Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. He's bad. Evil steed of sin or something. I recommended that on a thing. What was it? Dr. Horrible's sing-along
Sing-along
blog.
blog?
Yeah,
Great.
Family Guy sketch. Horses are terrible
nice.
people.
Horses are terrible people. Yeah,
Yeah.
I said that. I'm a good horse, though.
Great horse. It was nice watching that early a Neil Patrick Harris
How does
just get
this
to
game
be
compare
gay.
to the original DK Country?
Not as good, but still pretty good for a baby game. Good for a Nintendo game made past 1989.
Did you see?
Oh, I missed the end. Kill myself.
Kill yourself.
Did you
Kill
see? Is it Mage that won the
Mage?
Kentucky Derby?
I know it happened on Saturday. That is the extent of my knowledge. Is it like a really hot horse? What's
It was
story
the
of Mage?
hottest horse.
I don't know.
Hot horse, hot,
Hot
horse. Hot horse, he's hot.
It was a fast horse.
Probably a fast horse for sure. Or a horse on a lot of steroids.
Just because he's on a lot of
Dang it.
steroids doesn't make him any less fast.
That's 100% true. And I would like to apologize. I'd like to issue an emergency policy to Mage.
Emergency
Was
apology.
it Mage or Sage?
I couldn't tell you. For saying that being on steroids somehow invalidated you being fast.
I just
If
think that
anything,
everyone
you're faster
parti-
for the steroids.
I think that everyone participating in any sport should be allowed to be on as many drugs as they want.
I want to see the greatest athletes that science can create.
You know what else is a drug? Natural hormones.
Yes, and I have the most
Everyone's
of them.
cheating by being male. Disqualify all males then.
Girl sports? Pass.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
exactly.
Mage is the horse.
Mage? Tulika23 redeemed highlight my message. Scoot, validate me now!
Hey, this is
We'll
a
see.
baby game, and call me
Patience,
a baby
my pet.
because I love it at booty.
Well, I'm also a baby, so it's okay. What I didn't disclose in my Mario review is that I'm also a baby. God damn.
A baby horse.
I almost got the G.
Adam's a foal.
I'm a filly.
It's a fast horse.
I'm a filly.
wearing socks?
I think it's just. I think they just taped its ankles.
Okay. It looked like Mage was wearing socks, and I thought that was cool.
But they put stripes on the tape, so it does kind of look like he was wearing socks, just on the back.
Fuck, that's so difficult.
That's a
Okay, I
tricky
should
one.
just ignore those fucking manners. Completely ignore them next time because it just cucks me. I need that extra health by the time I get to the end.
Is a group of horses called a clopper.
Uh huh. Oh, come on. It's the perspective is so difficult there.
A Cloppening. The Cloppening, starring
The
Mark,
Cloppening.
Mark Wahlberg.
All right. 1 second here.
Noted hate crimer.
Great crimer.
Great crimer. It's not a hate crime.